Lucian, what's your favourite movie or TV adaptation of a video game is?
Dead or Alive. It's the greatest thing ever.
You fucking perv. What's up, people? Dobbsyrules is right here, and I'm with a special guest with me right now, LouJustLou.
Hi, it's Lou. Just Lou. And I can do the pointy thing, I'm on camera for once.
So, today's little video, people, just a bit of fun, and you guys can actually join in with it in the comments down below if you want to, please do. We're going to talk about movie and TV adaptations of video games. Now, we both know very well that movies and TV shows has been going on for generations, even like before we were kids.
1920s, if I'm correct, because I did study this in media.
What, with movies that would turn into video games and everything?
Oh, I mean, I thought you meant in general. No, that'd be like the 80s then.
About the 80s or something like that. Jesus,
yeah.
I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what hell?
I'm trying to think what the first one was now. I don't remember exactly.
The first one was Wizard.
Yeah, what I mean, wasn't it?
So, well, you can class it as a gaming adaptation, but I wouldn't class it as, because it wasn't like based off the specific thing, but it was pretty much like introducing the old generation of people to the young kids who were getting introduced into video gaming, mainly with the NES.
Yeah.
Because if I remember in the film, they were talking about the Power Glove, because it was the first time we ever saw the Power Glove.
It's so beautiful.
It's fucking awful, mate. It's the worst thing ever.
I'm sorry, every time I see the Power Glove, right, I think of, you know, your old YouTuber Smosh?
Yes.
The teleporting fat guy. I immediately think of the teleporting fat guy.
It's just a piece of plastic that doesn't work.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's a glove with a controller on it. It's amazing.
It's futuristic, but it doesn't work. I've tried it myself. Well, I don't own one myself, but I've tried it in like game conventions. It doesn't work.
I'm disappointed.
But besides that, though, people, me and Lucian have decided to go ahead and choose 5 games. So pretty much, as you guys know, we have the games room here. We have thousands upon thousands of games, worth like thousands upon thousands of dollars, or millions if you want to class it as that as well.
I can confirm, I can see all of it, it's beautiful.
I've asked Lucian to go have a little bit of rummage around the games room and everything to find 5 games that he would like to see as a movie/TV adaptation. I've gone ahead and chosen my 5 already, because these are the ones I actually would love to see in real life. We'll go back to back, one at a time, and if we disagree, we'll have a reason for it. But then, like I said, it's a little debate, but we're gonna make it civil as usual.
It's gonna end horribly.
Now the one thing is, though, who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors, because I'm not making sure of it.
Fine, I'll go first.
Well then, you can go first. Give me your first choice.
Alright, let me grab the first choice.
Now, just to let you guys know, I've not really seen these games yet, because he's kept them hidden.
Right, okay, first choice, right? So, the Sonic movies. They've been going on for a while now. We've just recently had the 3rd one.
Yeah, we've had Sonic 3 with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And we know that the 4th one is going to be Sonic CD. With
yes, they're adapting Sonic CD. It's very obvious.
It's obvious because of Amy. Is Amy a hedgehog as well?
Yes, Amy the Hedgehog
and Metal Sonic, which is going to be so freaking cool.
Metal, nice already.
Well, I hate to know this now, because if it's... No, please don't.
So, it's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog, okay, I'll take that. I was thinking of something else then.
So, Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. I'd love to see so they did the Knuckles spin-off series.
Yes.
I'd love them to adapt this. Because I'd love to see how they would do this properly. Is we did see clips of like Marie and that in the movie, but I want to see that expand upon instead of small little short sequences.
Okay.
So I think it'll be better for Shadow's character instead.
Pretty much, I would love to agree with that, big time. But would you think it'd be like a bit too more adultery than for children? Because of course you got the main
definitely. I want them to literally give him a gun. I want to see Shadow holding a Glock 13.
It's just, I'm worried about it if they go ahead and put Black Doom in it, because he's a demon at the end of the day. He's pretty much like a monster from hell.
Yeah.
And I do not think that Sega or the movie people, the TV show people, will actually go and adapt that.
What's wrong with Black Doom? Like, we've seen the Bio Lizard already, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Like, we saw a reference to the Bio Lizard. in the movie.
Yeah.
So, but having the biologist at the end, like the original game, still good. But Black Doom, I think they should do it. So I think it'd be more along the lines of the Fallout series. Like, adult as that. Like,
so pretty much like...
Not sex references every 5 seconds.
So pretty much not a PG, but more like a 12.
More teenager, I would think.
So 12 to a 15 age.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I would, from my point of view, as you see already on the Peggy,
yeah,
it says
it's 12.
12 anyway. I wouldn't mind seeing it as age 12 myself. That'd be actually a really good shout.
I'd love to see it being R-rated instead, because I would love to see Shadow busting caps in people. I'd love to see Shadow blasting people's heads off.
I don't think they actually would do that, but either way, fair enough.
Yeah.
I actually would agree with that. I'd like to see Shadow the Hedgehog as a TV show. Hopefully they may go ahead and do release it because they did it with Knuckles.
Yes, I think it would improve his character a lot in the movies.
Okay.
Instead of him going, Maria, every 5 bloody seconds.
Shadow, I want you to sin.
Steal candy from my baby.
Steal candy from my baby. I love that show.
I know. Snapcube did so well.
The one I've chosen is... It was a foreshadowing because I was talking about Wizard. This is the Nintendo World Championship NES edition. So, as you guys know, I've talked a little bit about Wizard. But nobody really talked about the winner, really. The original winner who did the actual World Championships. He has done like random interviews on YouTube and also on Twitch, because he has popped up in some speedrun shows and everything, especially for charity. But I'd like to know more about how he got there and how he built himself up. So I'm not saying about a film, I'm talking about another one as a TV show for this.
Well, like a documentary of sorts?
Like a documentary type of show, probably like 1 or 2 episodes. Like,
yeah.
It's a mini-series. Because all he said in his like interviews and everything, he was a lad that had nothing. He knew he was like a very, very good person playing video games. He wanted to be a graphics designer. He couldn't do that because he had disabilities. But then all of a sudden, Nintendo went ahead and did a world championship show. He entered, qualified, and actually turned out he was the best of the best in the world. I would love to see this be adapted. But besides that as well, Nintendo, if you do see this, which I know you fucking won't, get yourself putting all the characters from the actual video games on there, because number 1, very good marketing. Number 2, you'll get more fan base onto the Nintendo industry than people moving from PlayStation and Xbox. And yeah, you can easily put like cameos from living legends from Nintendo, like the voice actor of Mario, just pop
Charles
up.
Martinet.
Charles Martinet. He can easily be the father of the kid.
Yeah, he already played the dad in the Mario movie.
Yeah, so he is a voice actor, so it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
And if he wanted to, he could be the one that gave the title to the kid in the documentary, like an adaptation type of thing. But yeah, that is my choice. The Nintendo World Championships. Now, I'm worried right now for what Lucia's going to do next. Why? Tell me your number 2 spot. Well, your second choice. I really want to know now.
Right. So, many people should know, if they've watched my channel, they should know what one of my favourite games is. What's my favourite game?
Half-Life.
Yes. So I'm thinking Half-Life 2. Specifically, because it's dystopian atmosphere, right? It would work really well, because Last of Us, they pulled off something similar. But I'd love to see something set in the universe of Half-Life 2 before the rebellion, and then leading up to where the rebellion happens.
So you're hoping for like a 2 series type of thing? Like,
yeah.
Like doing with the Last of Us now.
Yeah. So, instead of focusing on the first game with the Black Mesa incident, they focus on what happened after it. And maybe with the Black Mesa incident, just have flashbacks, like have Gordon Freeman show up at some point. But like, have it be about the other characters, like Alex and Mossman and all that.
So you don't want it to be concentrating on the main character, you want it to concentrate on other characters instead.
It's like how they released a VR game about Half-Life Alex.
Yeah.
That.
And again, it was a bad
It was
game.
terrible,
It was a
yes,
bad
I
game,
agree.
though. I have to disagree with this, Lucian. It's like, I played the game and everything. It's a fine game, I'll give it that, people. There is a lot of fan base who loves this game. For me, I'm not a
Me
massive
specifically.
fan. You yourself.
I'm probably the
not,
fan base.
I'm not really a fan of Half-Life. I can appreciate it and everything. We're never going to get 3. Get that out of your head.
We're gonna get it!
We're not getting 3. It's just that, like, the monsters in the game as well, is like, are they zombies? Are they crabhead zombies or something?
They are aliens from Zen, which basically, in the first game, Black Mesa, for instance, Zen, Homeworld, invades Earth. Gordon Freeman stops invasion. Alternate dimension guys called the Combine take over Earth in 7 hours, which causes a 7-hour war.
Does that remind you of something, people? John Carpenter's The Thing.
This Half-Life came out before.
Bollocks!
1990. This is the second game. This 1996. I want to say the first one. 98.
And when was John Carpenter's The Thing first?
2000. I'm pretty sure.
It was definitely the 80s.
No, it was somewhere in the 2000s. I swear it was the 2000s.
I'm gonna
either that or 99.
What year did John Carpenter's The Thing get released? 1982.
Really? I thought it was the 90s.
It was an 80s film.
I've never seen it, so.
Oh, people, go in the comments right now and type in Lucian react to The Thing. It's a good film. So
I know they have a. I don't remember his name now. Oh, what's his name? He was in the Godzilla Monarch series.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to disagree with this one.
Damn.
If you guys would like to see that happen, please leave it in the comments down below. Tell me your expectation that you'd love to see if this was, what do you say, a TV show or film?
I want to see it as a TV show.
TV show, 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys agree with that, please leave it in the comments down below.
Either that or one single season where it's just an overarching plot of the beginning of like Half-Life 2 before like Gordon Freeman arrives, and some point during the middle point, Freeman arrives.
Yeah.
The one free man, all that crap happens.
Fair news. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go for my next choice. I've decided to do this as a film. This time. You're going to instantly agree to this one.
Yeah, probably will.
It's very much so. As you guys know, Final Fantasy have done numerous films, numerous TV shows. You guys have seen The Spirits Within. People hate it. I enjoy it. It's a cultural pleasure for me.
It's not a Final Fantasy movie though.
It's not. To me, it's Lost Planet.
Yeah, I can see that.
We have Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Greatest movie ever made.
We have
Kingsley Final Fantasy 15.
Kingsley Final Fantasy
We also
15.
have Final Fantasy The Last Order, which is based off Crisis Core.
And then you have the cartoon anime of Final Fantasy Unlimited,
yeah.
which is absolutely amazing. Would recommend you guys to watch that.
It's free on YouTube.
It is free on YouTube. I watch it all day long. But there is one person that I keep thinking about for an adaptation for a film because
Zack.
You love Zack too much.
Yeah.
I don't care about Zack.
Sephiroth.
I care about freaking Vincent Valentine. Doja Cerberus.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. Doja Cerberus would be brilliant.
Now, a lot of people might be thinking this is just fucking stupid. But to be honest though, the story of this follows right after Final Fantasy VII, I think before Advent Children.
Yeah, it does take place before AC, because if you look at the back,
yep,
it's the AC designs.
Yep. So, as you guys know, we already know that in Advent Children, Cloud goes into the forest where, of course, what's her name again? Lucrezia. The girl in the crystal. I'm sure it's Lucrezia.
I'm pretty sure it's a Genova clone or some crap.
It's the one that Vincent Valentine always talks to.
Oh, Lucrezia.
I'm sure it's Lucrezia.
Lucrezia?
Lucrezia.
Lucia something?
Lucrezia, I think.
Something like that.
It's something like that. So,
even I can't remember.
So we know that, like, we already know that area quite well, so we might as well just keep that going. I know we'll never get this ever to happen. It never will. Which hurts because, of course, the developments of the Final Fantasy VII movies are now long now dead.
Like, the first one we had was 2005?
Yeah, we'll never get it. But it'd be a nice one to have as a movie adaptation for not as a cartoon, same as the Advent Children one, all in 3D CGI animation. It'd be nice, it'll be fun. It's a great story. If you guys haven't had a chance to play this game, I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's something completely different to the Final Fantasy series. Gun shooting.
It's a rail shooter, isn't it?
It's a real shooter.
Yeah. A rail shoot with materia. It's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Completely different. So if you guys want to try something different from a Final Fantasy game, give this game a shot. Don't play the other games that I would say anything like Final Fantasy Type 0, I would not recommend that.
Really? Not Type 0?
I'm not a fan of Type 0.
What is with everyone not liking Type 0? I spoke to my dad about it, and he doesn't like Type 0 either.
It's something weird about it. We'll have to talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Another video. Right, that's my second choice. So at the minute, it's 2-0. It's 2-1 at the minute. Come on. Let's see. I hope to God you can try and disagree with one of mine, but my choices are quite strong.
Okay.
Tell me what your next one is.
Okay. This one, you're going to laugh your head off. So, what else is one of my other favorite video game franchises?
The Kamen Rider and all that lot.
That's not a video game franchise. That's a Tokusatsu franchise. Completely different.
And you've already done Sonic. I don't know, really.
Metal Gear.
Rising.
Specifically. So, we're in an age of, like, crap, right?
Yeah.
This move, as a movie, this would be perfect. It'd be like a massive jab at everyone. Because if they pull it off perfectly, it can be funny as all hell, but absolutely serious at the same time.
I can definitely see it like... what are you thinking of? A film or a TV series?
A movie.
A movie?
One movie, Metal Gear Rising of Vengeance, Raiden going on his hack and slash adventure, at the end beating the crap out of Senator Armstrong, he's standing there and he's realising that he's just like him, trying to make history.
I could probably say, yeah, movie short, but a Netflix film.
What, like crappy Death Note kind of Netflix film?
I'm expecting like the Devil May Cry one. It's like, we know this is like, I'm sure you guys have already seen this, but I do not know if it's been reviewed on TV right now, as this has been recorded. Devil May Cry has just been announced right now as we're talking, but since this video gets released, I'm sure Devil May Cry will already be out, and hopefully you guys have watched it and everything. But I can definitely see this being like a Devil May Cry like movie Netflix spin-off, I think.
Now, if they choose something good for the soundtrack, like they did for Limp Bizkit for DMC,
yeah,
I would absolutely adore this. I already adore the game as is.
I wouldn't have a clue what type of music they'd choose though.
They'd probably go with the original Metal soundtrack it did.
Depends if they can get the copyright claims and everything, especially with Konami and everything.
Konami is so annoying.
Because they do not like giving people what they want.
I want Neos back.
I want Baron the Fuhrer back, but we're not fucking getting him back.
I need new Charmer cards. We need Charmer support. That's what we need.
I would love to agree with you as well. I'm on the edge of saying yes and no myself.
Okay, think of it as a comedy as well then. Like a serious comedy. It's been done before.
I can't see it as a comedy. I can't.
No, just imagine most self-aware character not giving a goddamn about everything and just like having every snarky remark and just be funny as all hell.
So pretty much the adaptation version of that lad in Dan Dan Dan. Pretty much.
I've not seen Dan Dan Dan.
Another thing to watch, people.
I don't watch anime. I don't watch anime. How many times do I have to tell you this? I don't watch anime.
So if you guys have watched Dan Dan Dan, pretty much, there's a young lad in the show who is a loner.
Okun, I think his name is.
Okun.
Yeah.
He gets possessed by the super granny, and all of a sudden he turns this like crazy, like doesn't give a shit type of character. That's him right there. Then if you
Raiden's the same anyway.
Yeah, but it's like they've done the character too many times.
But it works with Raiden. If you play Metal Gear Solid 2, he's kind of the same. It's just like before he goes Cyborg Ninja, you know. When he goes Cyborg Ninja in MGS4, right? It just his turning point.
But I want to ask you then, if you really want this like as a movie adaptation, who the fuck is gonna play him?
Ryan Reynolds. No, I'm completely joking. No. Actually saying that, I can imagine it.
Who would you picture him being Metal Gear Rise's main dude?
Honestly, I don't know.
If you guys have an actor in your mind, please leave in the comments down below and we can read them if you can. But I'm not certain. I'm 50-50. I'd like to see it, but I know if I watch it, it's gonna be fucking awful.
It's gonna be amazing. It's one of those movies that's so stupid it's funny. It's like Street Fighter. The movie.
Okay.
It's stupid, but it's great at the same time.
Alright, let's move on to my third choice. I'm choosing this one as a TV series. Pretty much, Korea have already done it. With a film, with a TV show called #Alive. And there's another one that's coming out, which is season 2 of We Are All Dead, which is in a school. This is obscure. Now, this is the American version.
The American version.
Yeah, because Obscure, is, of course, is based in America, and it's all full of demonic creatures in a school.
I was like, just start talking about the American school system.
Oh, no, no, no. We can't do that on YouTube. We can't that because look at how they just released on the news about in Australia.
Oh, crap, yeah, they
Fuck
did.
me.
Well, I guess you cut that out.
Depends.
Depends.
So, with this one, it's hard to explain, really.
Mm.
I'd like to see it as a one-off series, but I know for certain because the chemistry of every single character in this gets built up as the game goes through. So I'd like to see it not as a 1, not as a 2, but as a 3 series.
3 whole seasons.
3 whole seasons. Not like
of this.
of Obscure.
Oh, 3 whole seasons.
I
think that's too much.
No, it builds.
I can
so
see
much.
it being more featuring some 31. Hello.
That sold him.
So if you don't know, I'm a massive music guy. I mention it like every passing 5 seconds. I also, one of my favorite bands is Sum 41.
Yeah.
Because of Godzilla. Godzilla Final Wars,
Yeah.
specifically. But I might have been won over. if they get Sum 41 to the entire soundtrack,
It's a good
even
game.
though they're on the retirement tour now.
It's a good game. It's a good game, and I can definitely see it being like a very, very big series. Not like something impactful like all the other like survival horror type of films, as you guys seen, like The Last of Us.
Oh,
or,
that
of
was so
course,
terrible.
the Silent Hills, the Resident Evils, and all that.
Resident Evil and Silent Hill, brilliant. The first Silent Hill movie, the second one, absolutely adore it.
But do you know what that could actually build up to it because it's in the school and that lot. There's loads of like movies, like old classic horrors. I wouldn't want to see it as a new modern type of horror series. I want to see it as an old school modern series.
Well, like one of those older Japanese horror movies, like The Ring, like Ringu and that.
Like Ringu and Ju on the Grudge, but with a
Do you know
twist.
it's Japanese, is it?
Yeah, Ju on the Grudge was Japanese originally.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
It's even scary in Japanese than the English. Than the
No,
American
honestly,
version.
every time I imagine Ju-on, I just think of that scene from Scary Movie. Like, Watashi wa wasabi no Mitsubishi, Nagasaki something. You know which one, right?
I do know which one you're on about, but with this, it's really hard to explain, really, because if you have never played it,
I've not.
you won't understand. But if you guys want to know more about it, I would love you guys to go ahead and watch the retrospectives of it, or just watch somebody play the Let's Play of it. It's a lot of fun. It's very good. You can play it on 1 player, or you can play it with 2 players if you guys want to know. So you can actually play this together.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil, Outbreak File 2 and Outbreak File 1. You can play them together, like online, but this one, you play it together on one
Co-op.
screen. Yeah.
Couch co-op.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Because all the way through the game and everything, it's like, some of them will die, but some of them will live, but it depends on how well you play the game.
So Danganronpa.
Yeah, pretty much like that, but...
It's just Danganronpa then?
Yeah, like Danganronpa.
It just sounds like Danganronpa.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Just without the psycho teddy bear thing.
Yeah, and it's not cartoon, eh? It's
it's not an anime.
It's like an American one.
It's the American school system instead.
I like to see like some of the new actors that we're seeing in this generation now to go ahead and be into it. The horror lots and everything.
Even then,
There's some good ones.
no.
Wednesday.
I don't like her. I find her annoying as all hell.
Oh, she's amazing.
I've watched the series. I didn't like her.
Did you watch Beetlejuice too?
Yes, I hated it.
Man, I loved it.
I prefer the original one. Mainly because I have a thing for Winona Ryder, but still.
But there could be loads of them because it's pretty much old school, high school people in America. Jocks
in America.
Jocks, nerds, the rich. It's like the people from Bully and everything. You have
Okay,
all them different
I know
type
how
of
they should do it.
retrospectives.
Every 2000s teen movie.
Yes.
Just to start off all nice and cheery like every 2000 teen movie, like not white chicks, friggin' what's that one?
Beautiful chocolate man.
No, what's that one Lindsay Lohan in? Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Yeah, like that. But then just send things from 0 to 100 really quickly.
Do you know what the thing is?
What?
That's what it does in this.
All cheery, they just get dark.
It gets very dark very quickly. What was your thoughts though?
I would love to see it, but I do see a few issues.
Right, that's fine. I want to see your next one.
Alright, right. So, Personally, I have played a bit of it. I've never finished it. But I do love this game to bits. I do love the franchise, except the last 2 releases. God forbid Nintendo. But The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time specifically.
This is where a lot of people have like issues with this though as well. It's like there's a lot of fan base out there, and there's people that we know that love Legend of Zelda super much. But Link don't talk.
Yeah, but we've had protagonists that don't talk.
Yeah, I know.
It works.
We had Nicolas Cage doing that.
Willy's Wonderland. It's an
yeah.
absolute banging movie.
But this has so much built for it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he don't talk. So what? We're gonna have freaking Navi talking all the way through the show.
Hey, listen!
Oh,
listen!
I mean,
hey!
The thing is, a film or TV.
I want to see it as a movie because I could not stand that.
You fucking monster! You can't do that.
Yeah, you can. Have it build up to have fighting Dark Link. 2-part movie. First half Dark Link, second half Ganon.
Yeah, but what about all the dungeons that he has to go through? He has to go through a lot to go ahead and get the Master Sword, unless of course you're gonna wipe them off.
Not all the dungeons. Mainly, probably like the first, like the Deku Tree. Of course, have to have the Deku Tree. Maybe something like more iconic dungeons. Like all the ones that are forgettable, just completely forget them. Just like include the good ones.
You're gonna get so many fucking angry people doing this.
Screw all of you.
You see a film, I'll have to see it as a TV show.
I can see it as a show, yeah, but I don't want to see it being episodic in the way I see, oh, this episode Link's going to go into the Deku Tree. Next episode, we're going to beat the crap out of Ganon. Episode after that, we're going to send Team Rocket blasting off again.
This thing though, it's like, we've had an animation version of this years ago. The Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah!
Excuse me, princess.
No, I just think, oh yeah, wait!
Now so we already know how bad it can go.
Oh, definitely.
But there can be potential. But Ocarina of Time, I would say no to Ocarina of Time. If you said Majora's Mask, where it's dark,
I would love to see that as more of a darkish take, like an R18 kind of take.
Because it's super dark, it's twisted.
Like, did you ever see that SNL skit of had Pedro Pascal and they had Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Somewhat along those lines. But it's like, it's me, Mario. But you know, like with Zelda instead.
I get it. I really do get it. I'd like to see it as a TV show. I wouldn't want to see it as a film.
Fair enough.
It's too much for being one film. If they did it in like numerous films, but again though, would you think people actually go ahead and watch the first film of Legend of Zelda and they don't even fight Ganon?
Have Ganon show up. Have it. Okay, I would think they should go to the Tokusatsu route, right? You know, like how every episode's a new villain and all that crap. Yeah. But like the overarching main villain show up every so often.
Yeah.
Like have something like that with Ganon. Like hell, I'd rather see they just do a Tokusatsu show with Zelda in general. It would work off really well. Right.
Let's go on to another one then. Okay. This time, I would like to see it as a TV show again.
A TV show?
TV show, and it'll be a 2-season because I know that it has more than one campaign. Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Just the first one or the second?
The very first one.
So not the second one?
Not the second one, because I don't like Ellis.
What's wrong with Ellis? He's iconic.
Annoying. I prefer the other dude. I hate trains. I hate the water. I hate buses. I hate the rain. I hate zombies.
I hate everything.
And then you have the other dude, Pills here.
Oh yeah, fair point.
They're all classic characters, and you can have a bit of comedy in it. Of course you can, but this to me as well. Turn that around, man. I can't see you. But I could definitely see it being like a 2-season match of it because there's 4 campaigns. So first part of the series, that first campaign, and then move on to the next area. Because as you know, when they finish that campaign, they get onto the boat place and they move on to the next area. And we already know that what happens to that person is either they drop them off or they get infected and they die, and then they have to keep on moving. I can
see it being more of one of those mini-series where it's 4 parts. Like, have you seen that Secret Level?
Yes.
I can see it being along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Like how they've made Secret Level. Good show, by the way. I'm not personally a fan of most of the episodes. Like good episodes like Pac-Man 1. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. The Unreal Tournament one was my favourite, because I just love Unreal Tournament.
I would like to see that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But with it though, the characters and everything, I could definitely see some very, very famous actors probably playing them all.
I can imagine it be like, you know how they have the Minecraft movie, right?
Yes.
I can imagine if you take like Jack Black out of that, shove it in Left 4 Dead, comedy gold.
It would be, but it doesn't fit in there. I'd see like, of course, the black. So people had to move on to the next part of that. I'll just cut that bit out anyway. Yeah. What I would see with this though, with like the black character and everything,
the guy who plays Mr. T.
Not Mr. T.
I'm pretty the fool who stabs me with a zombie. That's some crap.
I could see something like.
Worst impression I've done in my life.
Like, I don't know why, but Will Smith.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
All right, pills here. Leave my wife out your fucking mouth.
If we just had him like that through the entire thing,
just screaming his ass off.
Yeah.
Witch.
Zombie!
But I can see a lot of famous actors probably trying to go for this one, but I know it's going to be like a B-movie type of thing. It's not, it's not going to be serious. It may not be scary. It's going to be like a gore fest more than anything. It's going to be very, very gory.
Planet Terror.
Yeah.
Planet Terror, something like that.
Yeah. So yeah. It's something that's funny,
I'd love to see that.
It would be funny, okay? It'd be like a comedy horror type of show, like, I don't know, like Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead's so good.
Yeah, so that's my thought. Your last choice.
You're going to hate me.
Fuck off.
No, you're genuinely going to hate me. So, we've had a Sonic game before, right? He's already leaving. He's already leaving.
I'm not coming out. Don't you dare.
Sonic 06?
You dick. Wrap it up.
So, Sonic 06. Greatest Sonic game. I don't care what you people say. Kill yourselves. Sonic 06. Think about it. We're already getting Sonic CD. By the time we get this, it'll be like Sonic 6. Pun intended. No, sit down. Stay. Stay.
I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. That's okay.
Stay.
It's okay.
Nephilis? So Nephilis and Silver. The idea of Nephilis is great. It perfectly encapsulates Sonic franchise. But Silver and Blaze in general, that's all I want to see. I don't care about Nephilis that much, to be honest. I just want to see Silver and Blaze. I like the idea. I know it's just ripping off Dragon Ball, like Sonic's always done. It's just Mirai Trunks.
It fucking sucks, the game.
No,
so bad.
Okay, this game is a masterpiece. Ignore all the bugs. It's like Cyberpunk 2077. Masterpiece.
It's Cyberpunk with shit as well.
You haven't given it a shot.
I'm not even going to give it a shot. It's so expensive what it is.
No, it isn't. It's like 20 quid.
That's for the original print. I'm after the PS5 version. It's 42 quid right now in CX.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Money issue.
Skill issue.
Money issue.
Says the guy who has all this. Bro's rich. There's a reason you're on my contacts and you're known as Wes the Rich Man. Look at all this entire room.
Oh.
Hell, your games. Your 3 copies of Rule Rose.
Fuck it, just to shut him up, yeah, sure. Sega, make this into a film, just to shut him up.
Do it, Sega, do it.
Time for a serious one, alright?
Oh, God.
A serious film. You're not even in this shop now.
Nah, I don't care, I don't want
Get back here. A very, very, very serious film, right? You don't like country western. I know you don't. Oh, you don't like Clint Eastwood or anything like that.
I like Back to the Future 3.
It's not even country western.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, number 2.
No, the second one's in the future. The third one is the western one.
Oh, it's the third one, the last one. I
Yeah, Back to the Future 3 is the best one.
Right. I'm going to talk about Red Dead Redemption. Now...
Ah, yes, rooting, tooting, cowboy shooting.
2 films.
2 films.
That's all I want, 2 films.
Not 3.
Not 3. Doesn't need a third.
But Red Dead Revolver, though.
Doesn't really follow this lot.
Yeah,
it doesn't follow it. First film, all about Arthur Morgan, as you guys know, from Red Dead Redemption 2. We all know the stories. We know how it all ends. But building all them characters in one film, you don't need, like I said, you don't need to do all these missions and everything. Just the main big issues, like the big fight in the bank, the big massive killing spree in the mansion. You have yourself the snow opening scene and everything. It'd be beautiful in the country western era. And then you have the heartbreaking ending.
Yes. I remember it.
But then, though, I'm all saying, though, as you know, it's the end. We all know. I'm sure you guys already know the ending, but I'm not going to tell you the ending.
Batman dies.
It follows right after to John Marston.
Yes. Because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game he seemed like he's younger.
When he's younger, yeah. But now he's grown up an hour and he has his kid and all that lot. But we don't really need to see that in the first film. All we know is, though, he survived in the first film. Move on to the second film, Red Dead Redemption 1, where you are John Marston. And it's his then story on finishing off what he had to finish. And then, of course, go through the main issues where it's he's going after Dutch, going after his family, and then you have yourself that massive fight on the mountain where he confronts Dutch. Of course, the very, very sad ending. And of course, the final ending part where it should be done. If they want to make it to a third film, where it's John Marston's son who ends the era. Like, finishes it off.
I don't think we ever had anything with John Marston's son in general, though.
With John Marston? Oh, you mean his son?
Yeah, I don't think we ever had anything for his son.
We never did because Rockstar never gave it to us. I'd love to see him make another Red Dead Redemption game. Red Redemption 3, John Marston's son. Get it done. But if you want to do a third film, then just go ahead and follow it straight with his son because his son went ahead and did what he planned to do, which was to get his revenge for his father.
Wasn't he writing a book as well, or something?
It was reading books about his father because his father was writing the book about like what he was doing and everything, and he found out that he knew exactly who he was. That he was backstabbed by the government.
Yeah.
So yeah, a very, very strong film. It'll be a very heartbreaking film. Country western films are always heartbreaking because
Wow. Look at the old spaghetti westerns. They're just funny. They're so stupid.
Brokeback Mountain. But like I'm talking about proper country western films, like a lot of the John Wayne films and a lot of very strong families and everything. This could be like a very, very strong like John Wayne type of film. Very strong, very passionate, a lot of revenge, a lot of action, but a lot of like quiet moments when they're talking on the campfires and everything, where like you get to feel the characters' aura and everything.
I can imagine when they're talking about campfires, they have like a guy just playing some country music.
Of course, what they do in the game.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember when.
Well, it's when you're moving on to like a new area on your horse and they start playing the music.
Yeah, I can imagine them adapting the soundtrack of the game into it.
Yeah, but they do have like good scenes like when they're drinking in the bar and they have all the bar fights and everything. It'd be flipping amazing. I'd pay good money to go and see that type of film.
I can imagine it be like one of those really cool, like where they have those shots and it slows down when they hit a ball with one of the guy's heads, and you like hear some like Kickstart My Heart playing. You like in the new Hellboy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Either way, let's stop there though because we're gonna get ourselves carried away here.
Yeah, we will.
So that's my 5 choices. That's LouJustLou's choices. If you guys have any choices of films that should be adapted to movies or TV shows, please leave them in the comments down below. This is quite a long video, but like I said, with me, when it comes to these type of videos, I don't mind them being long because they actually are quite fun to talk about. And if you guys don't want to watch it all in one part, just pause it, come back to us later on, and we'll still be here talking with you. If you have any other ideas on what videos that we should do in the future, whether you want to do them on my own or you want me to do it with Lucian again in the future,
I exist.
He exists.
I exist.
Leave them in the comments down below and we'll try and get them done. With that being said, the people are still going to see you guys for subscribing. That's been Lucian, just Lou.
No, that's not how it goes.
Well, how do you fucking say it?
This has been Lou, just Lou. Goodbye. That's how you do it.
What he said. Cheerio!
Bye.